Okay, back with some more vibe coding. Hope the music's not too loud or quiet. Okay, the music's not playing. Shh. Okay, never mind, I think it's working. Okay, I think we are working now. Okay, basically what I'm trying to do right now is a few things. First of all, the main thing was two things. So I have this kind of copy feature and it works with the wallet I've made, but it can work better. Well, it works for manual, but the copying aspect is not quite fully functional, but I think I can get it working almost completely now to a working state, and then I can do a lot more. Add like filters onto the copy trader, like, you know, don't enter certain tokens, or you can have a lot of customizability with it. And it's kind of just something I've kind of almost built, and I've got like half the implementation anyway, so I might as well try and finish it off. So that's where I'm at, and I'm also just kind of looking at the market of it as well, because I know I just saw the BFS token had a obviously massive dump. There was some trades to be had. I think I did come out of a profit on that as well. But actually, back to building the tool, I did just make a PRD for this, currently working through it. But the other main thing is I think I might need a VPS for all of the back-end stuff. So every time literally anything happens, there is like an API call. And currently they're going to Vercel, and it's to be honest, if I had like even like 50 more users, it would cost me a ton extra each day. And I've also had to put some like rate limiting on the dashboard. So if I move to a VPS, then what can happen is can save a lot more and do a lot more calls, and it's a lot cheaper. Instead of like $100 a month, the equivalent of like $100 is like $10, I think. Not sure why it won't load though. Okay, so I think this is a very basic plan though, and I need to do some research into it so that I have a lot more information about it. And I think I'm just like way down on my usage for the month. Don't know why it's being so slow though. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I don't know if it's possible to make a copy trading bot and actually manually trade with that wallet as well, because yeah, the way it's working right now, whenever I make a position, it will auto close it with the way I've got it set up with a polling system, which is what a lot of the other copy trading bots use as well. So I just saw on one of my wallets I have set up to test it, just closed out my position. I think swap the tokens back to Solana as well, which I guess would be correct. But I want to be able to manually trade on the wallet as well. So I guess I'm going to need, I think, for me, I have a button where I can enable or disable the copy trading feature. So when I'm wanting to manually trade on the wallet, it's not going to mess me up too much. I think that is needed. Actually, let me move up Telegram open as well. Meteora. But we'll have a and I think I'll move this into another tab. You can read it. Right. I don't know what's up with my Claude Code right now, but I don't know, it seems a bit overwhelmed. Do not continue. Please take note of where we are and update any documents. As you just said, you've pushed and committed it and it works. That's all fine. But I need some explanation of what we've executed so far. I know we had a pretty detailed plan with a lot of steps, so we won't have got ahead of ourselves. But just manually, I opened some positions, and what happened was, I think the routine poller we have, which is, I think it's every minute or 30 seconds, checking if any of the wallets I'm copying have the position open, and if not, it's closing and swapping tokens. I'm not copying any wallets right now, but that means it closed all my positions and swapped the tokens back, I think. Actually, I'm going to check now. That is correct. But obviously, this isn't just a copy trading wallet people make or platform. It's for people to trade manually. Then if they want to, be able to enable this feature and it will work as intended. I think that makes sense. But I just need to check source scan with my wallet to see if it actually works properly. Okay, it removed all my liquidity but didn't swap the tokens yet. I'm gonna have to go on the main Claude website to see the heck my usage is. Okay, quite a lot for one day. I know, it's turned to a vibe coding and trading and DLMM stream by accident. Okay, that's my trading performance just now on it as well. To be honest, better than I thought. I don't think I'm still holding any. Right. Lost my train of thought. Oh. I need to open a side panel and reference this plan. Okay, I already implemented that. What am I looking at? Database. Wait. /database doc. Database data maintenance, I think. Basically, these are my files for how all the data is flowing, mainly. So I'm trying to optimize it basically, so everything works well. Currently, I'm trying to work on having the best tech setup so that we can execute everything that we want to with having all the data flowing from getting the live positions, so I can remove all the rate limits I currently have or lower them. We can have the copy trading working, and you know, a lot of future plans I have as well. But obviously we need to be scalable for that. So right now you can see our current technology stack is Vercel, Supabase, Ingest, and Helios is the RPC. But the problem is I'm not sure if it's scalable. And what I mean by that is I can see on Vercel when we had a lot more people adding wallets to track, when those wallets did thousands of transactions, my Vercel function calling, you know, went up, you know, to quite a lot. I think it's documented. And what I was wondering is, can it be more optimized? We have a plan here, but it's pretty basic. It was started as part of another workflow. So I don't want you to take too much stock in it right now, but what I want you to do is what I think would be useful is spawn a few sub agents to do some in-depth research on our current stack, but also best practices for this kind of app, which you have the context on, and how we can be more scalable. One of my ideas was, I guess we have a VPS for the backend for all the API calls, so we don't need any rate limiting or refresh limiting on the wallets and the calls. But I don't know if this is the best solution or just, you know, something I thought of. think that is good to go. Now back to this. Yeah, Jupyter V6 to Jupyter Ultra API. Probably should have integrated that from the start for all the swaps as well. Okay, the failsafe thing is working then, where if I was copying someone, it picked it up and closed it. The reconciler. At a grace period wireless, only close untracked positions that are older than 30 minutes. Okay. I think removing the part 2, I think it sounds safe in that you're obviously checking against the whatever the copied wallets would be. Whether they, does that include manual copying even from Telegram and manual from the dashboard? Is that only the full copy trading feature? But I guess, yeah, we want to check against them, and if the position wasn't a copy, we don't want to. But I just want to make sure there would be no potential errors or conflicts with that, in that we accidentally start or we accidentally miss real ones, or we start closing non-real ones. Is there any risk of that if there's a lot going on? Because if there is, I don't know what the easiest outcome would be, whether it be just we do make it meant to be only a fully copy trading wallet, we have that grace period you mentioned, or we have some kind of toggle which when someone's on, they can toggle it to on or off whether they are wanting to copy trade or not, and we kind of ignore the logic. I don't know if any of that, if that makes sense or covers all the best solutions. Alright, I might try and... It closed all my positions, which wasn't ideal, so I have to try and reopen them. Yeah, I think I need to start a new chat for all this. I think the context windows ran out quite a lot. Auto. Let me actually check that. Yeah, I've been logging all positions which have been failing and working so far. There. I'm only copying myself right now. Okay. Of other stuff to work on, I think the other main thing I would want to do is in the Telegram. I guess it's I know a bit of a smaller issue is fix that number. Get a number of bins. I don't know what this playlist is. Yeah, make sure that number pulls through correctly, and the range, like percent, because it's not super helpful. And also, what else? I think like buttons for like the actual amounts. Because right now I have to type /amount. I think I got /help as well. I actually had success using this today, like a 0.7 Sol trade win. I think it needs to show as, I don't need to link. Yeah, I need it to auto pop up with saying /help as well. Keep front. I think that's definitely the best solution. I'll do that now. And to be honest, don't care about that. So I've actually already moved to the Helios developer, the $50 tier, so that I'm able, so we have those higher limits, which I think should be good unless we had, I guess, a ton of users, which we don't, and I can handle what people do. But yeah, under 50 users, to be honest, I potentially more. I want to keep it scalable, and even if we're under 50, I'm still gonna be cheaper with the VPS, it sounds like. Can you tell me the sources of your research and actually save it as a file somewhere in the docs/research? As I think it's important, separate to the plan. And I think it would be good to get a bit more information on the database queries and the external API calls, just to understand what is best. I'm guessing, because what you're saying is I potentially will have to upgrade my Superbase subscription as well. You can check with the MCPR logs and how many rows we have in different tables. But yeah, I'm fine. I seem fine on Helios, but basically I'm wanting to speed up the data flow with a lot of the rest of it and allow, a lot of transactions to go through and not get caught up when I have the copy trader running, the Telegram trader, or people have a lot of wallets on their dashboard doing a lot of positions opening and closing. I think it would be good more right. I can close that. Check it tomorrow. Might try redepositing, hopefully the bot wallet doesn't close it again. Right. That's all fine. Nothing wrong. Right. Yeah, would have been good to do this first time I'm building, but I think it'll be okay migrating now. Yeah, I reckon this will be the plan though. So I can let people have a lot more wallets and get a lot better data. And I am familiar with, to be honest, quite a lot of that stuff. Yes. Are you sure Hetzner is the best option though? I know I mentioned it because I've kind of used it a few times, but I know there's, I don't know, potentially a lot of, I don't know, is there potentially other options as well? What do other people suggest using? I assume this would be in your research write-up, comparing different options and kind of rating them against each other. I know we compared the cell to Hetzner, but is there, I don't know, other VPSs or other systems people recommend? And what would be best for our app? Okay. It's all good. Okay, that makes sense to me. I don't quite understand how you could have an orphaned funded position on Meteora. Wouldn't you just be able to close it and then just get your money back? But if this all sounds safe, I think this needs to be implemented, as the reason is, again, I've got the copy trading, we've got the manual copy trading or for the opening, but then we also have the manual trading. I just want to check if I manually copy in the Telegram or on the web app, will it close when they close, or can I manually close? And is it only automatic for the proper copy trading? If that makes sense. Right. Okay, I think that's fine. I think I'm actually... I don't know if I should do DLMM streams as well, but I think I'm gonna open a position in something. Okay, doing some live trading at the same time. I just need to... Okay. Okay. Does work. I just tested on another monitor the auto closing again. Man, I don't know if I just want to. I'm just wanting to use it for entries. I don't know if I want it for closing automatically as well. That might be a bit annoying. Yo, hello, Meteora. How are you doing? Hope I'm saying that right. Dev, I'm trying to be a little bit, just to make me better at DLMMing. I'm just trying to think, do you think this is the good functionality if I'm doing the manual copy trading? Do I want it to close for me as well? I mean, yeah, potentially. It's not a bad idea. I mean, I suppose it's okay. I do notice though, I think I got picked up by the failsafe just then. But yeah, the Jupiter swap of tokens is definitely not active. I will try and find the logs for it in Vercel. Right, why did it not swap my tokens back? Submission error. There we go. Yeah. I believe that failed. I think it's to do with my slippage. I had it set. It's meant to try and swap at 1%, then 2%, then 5%. BFS token down bad. Okay, Hetzner. I've used Hetzner and Coolify before. Under $15 a month. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's just a more expensive version. I'm sure you can. Yeah, just upgrade. Got tab. I've actually used them as well. Yeah, and I've used Vulture and DigitalOcean actually. Don't know how I've ended up using so many of these. Railway. Yeah, I don't want usage billing. That's what I'm trying to get away from. This sounds good. Do this trade. I think. There we go. Opening a trade. Yeah, so you might have to exit plan mode. I'll give you permission if you request it. Then update the main docs plan for this and include the things we're able to change now from it. And I'll start a new session before I start executing on it. But I guess it would be good at the start if there's anything I need to do manually. If you could let me know, like purchase the Hetzner, set it up. Because what I can also do is install Claude on the VPS. And then it would, I can let Claude download and set anything up as well. And I can even connect it to you, so it's a lot easier to get everything right. Cool. Fast print in BFS, done. Yeah, neither of these two things overlap at all, so it should be fine. I was wondering if we could make a few small fixes to the Telegram bot. So what I was wondering is, right now, I load it up, I can do /start and it all works for anyone signing up. And you can do /help and as commands. What I was wondering is if we could have it auto-populate. If you do a / command in the message box, it auto suggests the different options, so because it can be a bit unclear if you forget. Second of all, we have the button for the copy trade, or like whenever any list I'm tracking and they open a position. What I was wondering is, could I have a few more buttons there? Like we have when I do /amount, could we have them present below the copy trade button? So it has copy trade, and then it has only 3 preset amounts or a custom amount with, point. And these amounts should be customizable by the person as well. I believe, actually we should keep them like 0.25, 0.5, 1 Solana, or custom. Potentially. I'd like your opinion, what you think would be best, because obviously we do have more options in /amount, which is good as well. Other than this, there's potentially a few other Telegram improvements we could make, but I think they would be the main ones for now. I always forget what the Telegram commands I have are. Okay, you can choose which list you have in the Telegram to see the alerts for. That's pretty useful. Alright, has plan been updated then? Okay, pretty short plans. Did we not do actual research? No. Okay. Oh man, BFS is continuing to bleed out. I think it's going to crash because of the Super Bowl, isn't it? I thought Jupyter API worked without needing a key. I thought it just worked like automatically. I definitely used it to swap my tokens back. Or is there something else? I'm not paying, obviously. Got a miniature position. BFS going on. I don't want to do any large positions while I'm doing a stream, but I guess I could clip this, put it in the video as well. Hopefully that works out okay. Pretty narrow position, but it's very volatile right here. We could crash down again. So I'm probably going to close that out right now. Oh no. Missing some good trades right now. Can't lie. I'm seeing them on. Got the dashboard open in another tab, and I'm seeing what people are profiting. Useful. I think I missed good moves on some tokens. Never mind. Alright, I'll have to open a terminal in a new tab to do that, I think. Hit a trade on BFS though, it's okay. Alright, I'm gonna generate this key, I think. If I'm allowed. Generate API key.
I pull up, I don't say much. Spy you at the bar, tryna play tough, but she looking over like she know what's up. One look, one night, that's bad luck. No way you think I'm not doing it right. When you see me up in the club with your girl, she alright. I might take her home tonight. I might take her home tonight.
Okay, using terminal. Honestly, I think it's quicker if I just do this.
Take her home tonight.
Jupiter. Here we go. And on the live app, into that.
Walking, heads turn slow. New chain, wrist on glow. VIP, that's my zone. Every table feel like home. They line up just to catch my name. Flash that smile, it's a flame. I don't chase, I choose. Got that win, don't lose. I'm the boss of the night. Too rich, too clean, too fine. Pretty face, pockets on fire. Everybody want a piece of this life. I'm the boss of the night. Too rich, too clean, too fine. Handsome, better desire. Everybody want a piece of this life. Too many fake and phonies in my city, so I had to take my talent out to Venice. I'm looking down at the city from the penthouse suite. She don't believe me when I say I'm rich and handsome, but she believe me when I pull up in a Phantom. They always say it can't be you, but it was me. I guess I had to show see. I've been up, I've been down. I've been lost, I've been found. The game done broke my heart, but I know I'm getting out. Yeah, the world done did me wrong, but I'm so passionate in it. It's gonna be a long road, but I know handle, yeah. But don't understand all the blood, sweat, tears, and years, all the sacrifices that I've made for me to be standing here, and I still get no respect. I guess it's all for the best, 'cause I'm always at my best when all alone care. They don't understand, I don't care, I don't care. Oh, they don't understand, but I don't care, I don't care. So many fake and phonies in my city, so I had to take my time and out of Venice. I'm looking down at the city from the penthouse suite. She don't believe me when I say I'm rich and handsome. But she believe me when I pull up in a phantom. They always say it can't be you, but it was me. I guess I had to show 'em, see ya.
It's fun.
I said it, I'm in it, I did it, I get it, I lit it, I'm in it, I spin it, I'm spinning, I can it, I did, I just living in my truth, they ain't even seen my prime, you can't get me cause I'm timeless, and all the great stuff behind me, I'm had to make them believe me.
Okay, I've rotated that key because Claude just exposed it.
I had to make them believe. 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 Too many fake and phonies in my city. So I had to take my talent out of Venice. I'm looking down at the city from the penthouse suite. She don't believe me when I say I'm rich and handsome. But she believe me when I pull up in a phantom. They always say get the make a hold of me.